By the end of the week, there'll be a new political mix in Sleaford and North Hykeham. At this family-run food supplier in Lincolnshire are some of the 60% who back Leave, working alongside the quarter of its staff from Eastern Europe, equally waiting to see what kind of deal their new MP will deliver.
Obviously, Brexit's a big issue at the moment. I think we should stick by whatever decision has been made.
In this mainly rural constituency, a quarter of people are over 65 and nearly all white. Its last Conservative MP had a majority of 24,000, but that was before the EU referendum. So what do voters want to see on the big issue of Brexit now?
Really, it's making the best out of, the decision that's been taken.
Just get it done, yeah. I mean, obviously there's got to be a good deal, but a lot of it just seems to be about when are we going to make the decision at the moment. Just make the decision, get it done as quickly as possible.
Get out so we can get our borders back.
This has been a Tory stronghold, but following on from what happened in Richmond when Brexit played such a big part in the by-election there, in this pro-Leave constituency, the UK Independence Party hopes to capitalise and is pledging to stop the government backsliding on its promises.
By having a UKIP MP, not only will it shake the government up, because they'll be terrified of losing other seats, but also I will hold them to account very vocally and very strongly.
30 seconds to say why you should be voting for them this week.
But the Liberal Democrat candidate who voted for Remain, taking part here in a BBC Radio Lincolnshire hustings at a local academy, thinks he can offer voters an alternative.
You do have the chance to change your mind. This is the whole point of democracy. You don't have to stay with your original decision. We met many people on the doorstep who regret voting to leave because of the lies that was told during the Brexit campaign, and they want another alternative.
Labour came second here last time. Its candidate decries 6 years of austerity and says his party would best protect workers' rights and the NHS.
It's the Tories that are running the country, supported by the Liberal Democrats from 2010. They're the ones that's running the country, they're the ones that's provided the funding. We had nothing in the autumn statement about any extra money for the NHS. If you want to accept that and be taken for granted by the Conservatives, vote Tory. If you want to change it and want to send someone a message to Theresa May, vote for me and send me down.
Defending the seat for the Conservatives, its candidate, out canvassing here in Ruskington, says a vote for her will ensure Brexit is delivered on time.
When we talk about Brexit, what we say to people is, Theresa May has been very clear. The country voted to leave the European Union. We're going to leave the European Union. And the best way to ensure that, if that is important to you, is to vote for a Conservative Member of Parliament so that Theresa May, the Prime Minister, has the strongest possible majority to deliver on Brexit.
With just a few days left, voters will soon decide whether to return a Tory to Westminster or, like in Richmond, whether Brexit may affect a different outcome.
Mark Lobel reporting, and on your screens now is a full list of all the candidates running in the Sleaford and North Hykeham by-election.